What's up, everyone? This is MileHighJay, bringing you some more Broncos talk tonight. Tonight, I want to talk about some guys that I really think need to either be cut before the season starts, or if these guys do make the final roster, y'all better show me something, or else I'm really just going to want you off the roster even more. And I think you should be cut before the season starts, but some of you probably will make the roster, and I just think that you better come with something this year, or you need to be cut next year. You should not be on the team after this season. So, first, I'm going to start off with Ronnie Hillman. Ronnie Hillman, we drafted 3 years ago out of San Diego State. He's more of a elusive back, so like your second option back that catches balls in the flats. More of a speed guy, more of a guy that can be more versatile, do some things like catches and maybe some rushes, but always tries to hit the sideline and break a touchdown. That way. Not really a power back guy. He averages 54 yards a game, which I think is not even a stat for him. I don't even think he really averages 54 yards a game. It's probably more like 20 something because he doesn't play all the time. So I think some of those averages carry over, and that's not really an actual stat for him. So this is a stat. 5 touchdowns in 3 years with the Denver Broncos. I don't care if you're the offset guy, that doesn't get a majority of the carries. You get catches in the flats. You really are not bringing it if you're only getting 5 touchdowns in 3 seasons. A lot of it's due to him not having any playing time because he sucks. So I just really think that we should move on from the Ronnie Hillman experiment, but he probably will make the roster. But yeah, I'm fed up with him. Next is Monte Ball. Monte Ball, we used too high of a draft pick on. He was a power back out of Wisconsin. There was a lot of questions about him coming out of college if he could even bring anything to the NFL because he was used up so much in college. He was like the leading touchdown rusher in the team's history, maybe even college's history. I think something like that. I remember some kind of stat like that. But I don't. But so when he comes to the Broncos, the guy averages 3.1 yards a carry, which is pretty good. That's pretty decent. But still, last year he lost the starting job to a undrafted guy in C.J. Anderson, and C.J. Anderson was a beast last year. That was more of what we were looking for in a power back. Monte just I don't know what it is with him. He really just doesn't do it for me. He has 5 touchdowns in 2 years with the Denver Broncos. That is weak. And I know the first year he was with us, he got a majority of the carries. I don't understand. Dude, 5 touchdowns, bro. Now, last year, I know you only played like half the season because you got beat out, but still, 5 touchdowns in 2 years when you're the main guy it's pathetic. So, I don't know. He doesn't have any trade value anymore, I don't think, or else we probably already would have traded him. So, he's going to get a shot this year. His carries are going to be down. CJ's going to get most of the carries. So, Monte Ball, the limited opportunities you will have, you need to bring something, man, and put your name back on the map. So sorry, Monte Ball, but I'm done with you as well. Andre Caldwell, I've been done with Andre Caldwell. This guy is freaking weak, dude. So here's a stat for you. Andre Caldwell has 5 catches last year, the whole season. 5 catches. I know he did some returns. I can't remember if they were kickoffs or punt returns, but the guy, he never broke one. The guy's just weak, man. 5 catches at a whole season. I know he's definitely not getting a lot of touches and everything because he's hardly ever on the field, but he's not on the field because he sucks. So, yeah, 47 yards the whole season. 47 yards off of 5 catches. Lottie freaking da, dude. So Andre Caldwell, I think Andre Caldwell could get cut before the season starts, but you know he's I think he makes like $1 million this year, so they might keep him on the roster just because he's whether you keep him or not, he's not really hurting the team that much. They might keep him as an insurance policy, but that's a weak ass insurance policy. He sucks, man. Andre Caldwell, you need to get cut. Last but not least, Tony Carter. Tony Carter is super, super, super weak. I've been saying this for years. I can't even believe this guy is still on our roster. He has 0 forced fumbles in his career. 3 interceptions in his career. The 3 interceptions were off of like tip passes that he was just in the right place at the right time. It's not like he like made this breakout play where he actually intercepted it and it was something to, like nice play. No, he was just in the right place at the right time. Someone else tips it and it falls right into his hands. I think most Broncos fans will remember the game against San Diego, Peyton Manning's first year. We were down like 24-0 at halftime. He was part of that comeback in the second half. I know he got a fumble recovery. Someone else caused the fumble. He recovered. And that was big for us to get the ball back so Peyton could score again. And then I think at the very end of the game, Tony Carter got one of those tip passes and he took it back to the house for a touchdown that kind of sealed the deal for us. And that play right there put him on the map. But to keep him on the roster for 2 more years when he really hasn't done nothing, like who cares? Tony Carter, you suck. You got to go, dude. If you remember right, we were playing the New England Patriots. Wes Welker was about to catch a punt in overtime. Welker doesn't catch it. He tells everyone to get back, and the ball hits the ground, hits Tony Carter. New England recovers. They kick a field goal, end of story. And that was an epic game. We were up big at halftime. New England came back, and it was like a back and forth game, man. It was, high energy. It was such a huge game. And Tony Carter blew that one for us. We should have cut him the next day. That guy he's garbage, man. And I'm so ready for him to be off our squad. So those are 4 guys right there that I could name that I just think need to get off of our roster. Let's see how training camp and everything goes. They might get cut before, the final. We'll just see. But I think those are some guys that are definitely on the bubble. Like, you either need to be gone or you should have been gone years ago. Or if you do make the squad, you better come with something this year, big time, or else you're not going to be on our team after this season. So tonight, I'm going to give more shout-outs. I want to give a shout-out to my wife, Misha. I love you so much. Misha's like my biggest supporter with doing these videos and pursuing things that I want to do. And she's just the greatest wife, man. And Misha, I love you so much, and I thank you for everything that you do for me. And she's a huge support for me, and she's my rock and my everything. So Misha, I love you. Thank you for everything that you do for me. Next shout out goes to Bronco Gang. Like always, I'm probably always going to give a shout out to Bronco Gang and the Mad Fanatic, G Nice, Ray. These guys, they're so cool, man. Like, go check them out. Go on the madfanatic.com. Find out how you can get in Bronco Gang if you're not in it. They do a lot of charity stuff. They do just a lot of great stuff in the Broncos community. So go check them out. Mad Fanatic does a ton of songs about the Broncos and then about teams that we're playing against the week before and everything. It makes it something to check out, and it's fun, and it's all in good nature, and they're just great guys. Huge Bronco fans, like me, so go check them out. Also, I want to wish everyone a happy Memorial Day, and thank you to all the troops that have sacrificed and for our country, and those that have lost their lives. Just doing their duties for this country, and doing the ultimate sacrifice for us to have the freedoms for us to be able to enjoy everything and enjoy our families and pursue things and do our things in life. So thank you for everyone that has served, and you're all great, and you deserve the recognition, especially every day, not just Memorial Day. But thank you, everyone. Thank you, troops. Thank you, any still military or previous military, including a lot of family members that I have are in the military. So thank you all for everything that you do. Happy Memorial Day to everyone, and go on my page and subscribe, and subscribe to my channel. Hit me up, comment if you think some of these guys are beasts and they should be able to keep playing on the team, but I fucking disagree. All right, y'all have a good night. Go Broncos. Take care, y'all.